the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the New Mexico Lobos. And the Lobos will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Middle Tennessee's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll ride the hot hand. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense lining up quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Canty. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. So the New Mexico Lobos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
The ball carried by the quarterback. Loses 2.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Lobos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Big guy smells it, and he will take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made the extra point without problem.
New Mexico, 7.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
To kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Catch in the middle, it's Rasmussen. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Oh, they're after him. And wings it incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Lobos will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. First down here for the offense.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man. The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? To the air, it's Canty. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got a man in the middle. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
At the 17-yard line. And that's a first down.
Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, MTSU. The extra point here would tie the game.
With the catch and score.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by 7 over Navy. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep points.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Canty. This time he's got it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. This is a designed run. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
Now, a 4th down.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Tennessee, 14. New Mexico, 7.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the Lobos in the hurry-up.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, nice job there by the defender. He stayed right in the back pocket of that receiver, so as soon as he caught the ball on the slant, he was able to bring him to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Quickly complete. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Lobos are on the move.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Finds the tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Lobos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Snagged in the middle, it's Cook. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Lobos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. On the option. Trying to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos!
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. Get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
He'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. To throw, it's Canty. It's complete on the right side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Rasmussen.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the 1st down.
Moving away from pressure. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
2nd down coming up.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Middle Tennessee.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll immediately call timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here comes the punt team.
On to kick it away.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Under fire. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quickly complete. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to throw, it's Daniels. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. It's Cook. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Lobos racing to the line in a hurry up.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that...
Turning it on! Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him.
Touchdown, New Mexico! And that one will give them the lead.
Touchdown, New Mexico.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Coastal Carolina has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen on the surf turf, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 15 over Navy. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Good enough.
The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. I don't think he was the primary receiver on the play, but when you get that open, you become the primary target.
You ain't lying. A great job. Credit to the quarterback seeing it, because you have your primary guy you want to go to first. He sees him wide open, delivers the strike. That's the guy you should hit, the guy that's open. Don't get hung up on that first guy all the time.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
The give out of the gun. And into the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Back to throw, it's Daniels. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure.
Going downfield for the big play. Pulls it in on the left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Lobos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Touchdown, Lobos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Touchdown, New Mexico. Number 7 with the catch in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Canty. They're working that left side. Still running at the 40. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Jukes his way for more. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for room, it's Rasmussen. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Canty. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's 4th down. And that made it more manageable, but obviously the clock is not as important as making sure you get this 4th down conversion.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Find some fresh air. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He's going for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no, no.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Here's a heat. He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, 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 don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He caught it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Barrels ahead. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Iowa looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Hawkeyes. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Heck of a showing. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Canty. He's got him. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
I got to tell you, I love the thought on offense. You want to get one of the fastest players in the country the ball in space, see if he can break one and make you a big play in a 2-minute situation. But that's just a better job tackling by the defense. They practiced that all week, and it shows up big here late.
Here's a throw downfield late. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, at this point of the game, the defense now is substituting their personnel. They've got their dime package in the game. There's a lot of DBs out there. They know this offense is going to have to throw the football to climb back in this game.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares about throwing a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks.